Has anybody else realized that just about nothing good or long-lasting has come out this year? Like, let's think about this now. I feel like we started off strong. We had Helldivers 2 taking over the world for months. The game did so well that the servers stopped working. Not only were they at capacity, they overflowed. 400,000 players deep. You couldn't even open your TikTok without seeing at least a dozen videos based on the game. My girlfriend had no idea what it even was at the time, and she was getting Helldivers TikToks. And it's funny how things turn out. 90% of your player base vanished. My brother, that is insane. And I thought that this game could be a runner-up for Game of the Year, and it still might be. But it's not because the game is still amazing and flawless, but because we have a gigantic lack of options. You know what came out after this? Suicide Squad killed the this league. Only 2 months it took to get back to bullshit. It would genuinely be hilarious if this game got nominated for anything. For one, because of how low the player count is. And two, because we all know how bad the game is. And three, if they got nominated for anything at all, we would know for certain that it's because they bought their way into it. Because even with the lack of games of great quality that have dropped this year, there is not one single redeeming quality about this game in particular. As I look into the future, I see games that have yet to drop. Space Marines 2 being one of them. I don't know a goddamn thing about Warhammer, but if Henry Cavill is interested in it, then so I shall be.
What's your army at the moment?
Custodes.
Yeah. I'm going Necrons next year.
Necrons? Okay, all right. Cool.
Were you into?
Yes.
The game does look quite fun, but difficult. It looks disgusting and grimy in a Gears of War kind of way. And I used to play the hell out of those games, back when I was still an Xbox dick rider. And these games got a whole lot of lore behind it, and I am absolutely down with that. And I bet they're not gonna nerf weapons that they think are too powerful. Cough, cough, Helldivers 2. One reason of many why you lost 90% of your player base. I love you for the experience that you gave me and my nyagos. But all that BS you created in the updates will forever make me petty against you. I think I'ma definitely need to buy this game when it drops, even to give me and my lady something else to play. Something with a story that we can grow to love and dive into. Something with compelling gameplay that we can play again and again for hours. This might be the one right here. Y'all wanna know what else drops this year? Call of Duty Black Ops 6. The next gen game that got the entirety of the gameplay leaked because they thought that it would be a good idea to put it on last gen consoles. I am not kidding. If you Google Black Ops 6 gameplay, you will find footage of zombies and multiplayer that COD did not release themselves. And it is absolutely deserved because you shouldn't be putting it on last gen anyway. I bought a PS5 to play upgraded PS5 games. If y'all keep putting everything on the PS4, then we might as well not have bought the PS5. It is not that hard of a concept to grasp, especially when they get the same exact content. And we know that Call of Duty ain't getting Game of the Year. I don't think a single Call of Duty ever, in my memory, has ever won Game of the Year. So that leaves us with what exactly? Batman Arkham Shadows for the MetaQuest VR headset. Assassin's Creed Shadows, a game that is doing so poorly in the media and is absolutely coated in controversy that if they won an award for anything, especially Game of the Year, it might literally start a riot in Japan. It is crazy how much they hate this game out there. I won't get into it right now, maybe I will in another video. But all I'll say is that I understand their frustrations, and they have every right to be angry. And I am well aware me talking like this, I sound a lot like some sort of customer service twat. But hear me out. I just think as well that some of them are angry for the wrong reasons, and I'm gonna leave my little teaser at that. When I really think about how bad the Game Awards is about to be, it genuinely gives me a headache. I love gaming. It's a part of my life, and it always will be. This year just seems to have fumbled so badly in regards of new releases. Even if you want to talk about Hellblade 2, they done f***ed up too. Maybe Dragon's Dogma will get a reward. Did that come out this year? But I feel like their player base is very niche. And I could be wrong about that, but I've only got a single friend of mine who actually plays that game. And that's not to say that the game isn't good. I remember back when I thought that Baldur's Gate 3 wouldn't be good. And now it's one of my favorite games of all time, and it 100% did deserve that Game of the Year trophy last year. So it's not that Double D is a bad game. I'm just saying that most people I know do not indulge in the dogma. And yeah, next year is gonna be absolutely packed with video games. But no other game stands a chance against GTA 6 if it does release next year, and it doesn't get any delays that push it back to 2026, than to any other game that chooses to come out that year. Don't even ask to be nominated. It ain't gonna work out for you, big dog. Don't even bother voting for your favorite indie title next year. Cause even if the game turns out to be mid, you are still going to have GTA meat riders voting for it like crazy. Might as well change the venue name to Grand Theft Awards, and it would still be GTA. Now this is gonna sound very off topic, and it is. I'm about to glaze one of my homies real quick, but I struggle with sleep for the most part. I upload my videos at 3 a.m. in Australia, but if I'm late, 4 a.m., just so that my viewers from the rest of the world can watch my content in the afternoon to evening time. And I usually head to bed 1 to 2 hours after that. And that's if I'm not hopping on the game with the homies. Shout out Rogue Company, you deserve a second chance. And I know it's not the healthiest thing, hence why I only upload every couple of days and my posts tend to be random. But one thing that helps me pass the absolute hell out is some good old ASMR. You nasty nigga. Not that silly, disgusting, or hoish ASMR. Not even gaming ASMR, where you watch somebody do the worst parkour you've ever seen in your life in an Assassin's Creed game. But most commonly, a good friend of mine, Autumn ASMR. She has been helping a brother knock himself out even at times where I've had insomnia. She has been a regular on this channel over the years, whether we're talking about parasocial relationships or whether we're voice acting together. So if any of you are like me and you think her type of channel would help you too, go over there, watch a couple of her videos, give her a couple of likes, and subscribe to her like crazy. Because if it wasn't for a friend like this, I might not even be uploading as much. And we most certainly would not be this close to 100,000, do you feel me? She's been a great friend to me and one of the kindest people, if not the kindest person I've ever met while doing YouTube. So do yourself a favor, after this, go to her channel and relax. Enough glazing. Out of all the games that have dropped this year, so far, what do I think has a chance at winning Game of the Year? Absolutely nothing. There has been no game this year, not one title that genuinely had me in awe, or wanting to play it a second time, or even one that I haven't myself played, but that I've just heard amazing things about. You know what? I don't want to say nothing. Let me do my research. Yep, just about nothing. Maybe Stellar Blade deserves the trophies, but out of everything on this list that I'm looking at, that is about it. That is sad. This is really depressing. What the hell is even gonna get nominated? Do you guys know? What the fuck? This can't be the year where we literally have no games that deserve it. What are they gonna do? Give it to some random game just for the lack of a better option? Honest to God, that's what they might actually do. I'd rather not get a trophy at all than to get a pity trophy for trying my best. Get up out of here with that. What do you guys think is gonna get Game of the Year? Let me know in the comments below after you give me a like and a share on this video. 2024 for gaming has been absolute mierda. Here's hoping that it's gonna get much better before the Game Awards. Are there any games here that I forgot to mention that you yourself think should have made it onto this Game Awards nominee list? Because I have most definitely missed something. And I'll be seeing you. Take care and peace.
Baby, let me see some. Okay, too bad. Bitches, going both ways. Woo. She gon' do it for these fans. She make it clap like how I do both of my hands. Fuck it up, stick it up.